Hey you guys, it's Kenyatta Victoria here, back for another video, and welcome back to Monthly Motivations. This is a different episode this time because I wanted to bring it back to how I started it, and I just wanted it to be really relaxing and give us some time to just breathe. A lot has been going on lately, and I feel like I wanted to use my platform, my voice, to just give everyone space to breathe. So I want to start this off by just saying that I hope you guys are doing okay mentally. I hope you guys are remembering to keep your mental health as a priority due to all of the chaos and just everything that's happening in the world right now. And so I want to start with some breathing exercises, because I know at times like this we move so fast that we just forget to breathe. So I want everybody to breathe in, and then I want everyone to breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Last time. Breathe in and breathe out. And for this episode, it's really, really relaxing and just intimate. I'm literally laying down and just freestyling, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. So this topic, I wanted to touch on being emotionally present, especially throughout a time like this. We've had so many tragedies, and tragedies that we've only seen online. There are so many that we probably haven't seen online, such as we have Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and recently George Floyd. And I just want to touch on just being emotionally present, especially at a time like this. Simply because we have so many thoughts running through our heads, and just thinking about life and things that are happening in the world, and it just puts everything into perspective for you. And I just think it's really important, especially at a time like this, to just be emotionally present. So let's just get right into it, you guys. So the first thing that I want to touch on when being emotionally present is just giving yourself time to feel. With social media now, everything moves so fast. It's just story after story, development after development, and it can be so hard to just sit back and absorb what's happening and just get acquainted with what's happening in the world and what's happening in our community, the Black community. A lot of times it's just moving so fast, and we just sit and it's just new things after new things, and you don't really get a chance to feel what's going on. And I think it's very important for everybody to give themselves that time to feel what's going on. So that would be my first thing. The next thing I think that's helpful is just to give yourself time to be with yourself. I think we need to give ourselves a moment to just turn off our phones and just kind of sit with our emotions and be with our emotions, and give yourself that time to be angry and scream and cry, and give yourself time to be away from, the constant new developments, the constant tweets, Instagram posts, and all of that, because I feel like it's just been so much going on within social media, and with different people speaking out and different perspectives coming out, and just a lot of back and forth, and it becomes overbearing at times. And I think it's good that we're all using our voice and we're all coming together, but I do think that you need to give yourself some time away from your phone and away from the media, just because it can get draining. It can get very draining. So I do suggest that it's alright if you want to put your phone on do not disturb, or turn your phone completely off and just unplug for a little while, just because it's just a lot to take in at once, and especially so much happening in so little time. So I definitely think it would be good to just unwind and unplug for a little bit, just to get away from it all for a while, because it is a lot, and it does hit home, especially with just so much pain and stuff that has been harbored within us for so long. It can just be overbearing, and you could just explode at any moment. So I do think unplugging is something that should happen. And then lastly, I feel like to be emotionally present is to also use your voice. And I don't want you guys to think that you're not doing enough, because anything that's done is a step towards progression. And don't ever feel like that you're not doing enough towards our fight because it's our fight. Who's to say you or me aren't doing enough? I just feel like using your voice is something so important, and it's something that we tend to think is not enough to just speak out, but it is enough to just speak out. It's enough to sign petitions, it's enough to make phone calls, and really using your voice to create a better environment for the community. And so it's not gonna be done overnight, but taking certain steps towards change and towards the fight is something that we can all applaud, and something that we can all stand together and do, because it's important, and it's something that we have to instill in ourselves and in future generations, and just we all come together and work towards a better fight, and fight towards something that's worth fighting for. So I definitely think that is the most important thing, is to use your voice. And so I didn't want this to be too long today, because I feel like we all just need to relax. It's a new month, and we need to prepare our brains and our minds, just learn how to be emotionally present, and learn how to always relax, and remember to breathe, especially within situations like these, because we don't want to get our blood pressure raised up. We don't want to raise that heart rate. We want to remember to be calm. And it's okay if you're angry. It's okay to be angry, but remember that your mind and your spirit should always be a priority. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. I do want you guys to make sure you click the link in my description box, because I have a make a change document with a lot of links to sign petitions, learn how to be an ally, phone numbers, all of that. And I really would appreciate if you guys checked it out. And if you have any petitions or any websites that you want to add, please comment down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was soothing and relaxing for you. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys are doing well mentally. I hope you guys are staying at peace. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.